Hello students, in last lecture we have studied query creation using design view. Today we are going to study one more powerful tool of LibreOffice base, that is form. In this lecture we are going to study how to create the form and how to use it. These are some simple examples of the forms. In these boxes you can provide the values, and these values can be recorded as the record and it will be used as our database. Forms are used to put the data into the database. That means whatever the information we are providing here, that information will be stored as our database. While you can always enter data directly into the database tables, you may find it easier or more user friendly by using forms. Up to now what you have done, you have created the tables, you have performed the queries, and when you created the table and insert the data into the table, that time it may happen that there may be wrong entry into the respected field, and it may cause some tension to you. But if you are using the form, these forms are more user friendly and easier than directly entering the data into the table. Forms ensure you are entering the right data into the right location and in right format. This can help to keep your database accurate and consistent, as you are entering only the correct format data and at the correct location. Therefore your generated database will be accurate and consistent. With forms, database designers can control exactly how users are able to interact with the database. They can even set restrictions on individual form components to ensure all of the needed data is entered and that it's all entered is in a valid format. That means database designer decides which things are required and which things are not required from the user. If he decides specific things are required, then he may set specific restrictions, and user cannot submit the form unless and until he provides the regarding information. This is useful because keeping data consistent and organized is essential for an accurate and powerful database. When we can say our database is powerful? When it is consistent and organized in accurate manner. Therefore, to generate the powerful database, form is more better option than entering the data through the table. The LibreOffice suite of tools includes a very powerful database application, that is base, one that happens to be incredibly user friendly. These databases can be managed, edited by any user, and data can be entered by anyone using a LibreOffice generated form. These things are most important, that whatever the database is generated, it can be easily managed, it can be easily edited. That means if you want to edit specific record, you can. If you want to delete any record, you can. If you want to insert any record, you can do it very easily. Also, it is not essential that only the owner can do all these things. Any user of that specific database can perform these actions. These forms are very simple to create and can be attached to existing databases, or you can create both a database and a form in one step. That means when you will create the form, it is very easy to create the database. That when you provide information in the form, at the same time database gets generated. There are two ways to create LibreOffice base forms. First way is design view and second way is the form wizard. Okay, let's see these two types. First one, design view. Design view is a versatile drag and drop form creator that is quite powerful and allows you to add elements and assign those elements to database tables. That means when you create the form using the design view, that time it shows many drag and drop options, many drop down list, many radio buttons, many check boxes, and only you have to select the specific information and submit the form. It is very useful for the advanced users which are and therefore it is mostly used for industrial purposes. The form wizard is a very simple step-by-step wizard that walks the user through the process of creating a form. In last lecture also we have studied the meaning of the wizard. Wizard is nothing but the step-by-step instruction. And here also, as a beginner of the LibreOffice base, we are going to use the form generation method as a wizard instead of design. Remember that design method is mostly used by the industrial persons or industrial users, while educators or students or beginners prefer the wizard method for the form creation. Although the wizard isn't nearly as powerful as the design view, it will get the job done quickly and doesn't require any form design experience. Though you are beginner, though you are new to this form design, but this wizard option will create a perfect form by your steps or through your steps. This wizard option is not much more powerful or is not powerful as the design view, but it is good for the beginners. Now let's see how to create the form using the wizard. First of all, select use wizard to create form from the task window to start creating form. Click on this form, then you will get two options, create form in design view and second option, create use wizard to create the form. You have to select use wizard to create the form. Now in second step, you have to complete or you have to go through the 8 steps. Here the form wizard window appears. In this window you have to select the table name. First step is select the table name. Whatever the different tables you have created, you can select any table name, or if you require to select the query, you can also select the query from this drop down list. Then depending on the name of this table, you will get the fields of this table here, and as per the here second step is mentioned, you have to insert the table fields to the form. Now here all fields of the books table are displayed, but here we can see only the ID field. This ID field is automatically generated and it is not necessary to display it on the form. Now as we have to display all the remaining fields of this books table in the form, therefore we will use this arrow and will shift these fields from this area to this area. Now our next step is you have to click on next. Now our first step is completed. We have to start for the second step, that is you have to set up a subform. If you want to create another form into the current form, that time you can select this. But here we are creating only the simple form, therefore we are not adding any subform. If you want to add subform, just click on this add subform and it will ask the relation of this form to the original form. Then you have to just provide that relation. Then click on next. Then in next step you have to arrange the controls. From this step or here you can set the design of your form. You can set the layout of your form. Here align left and align right, these both placements are provided and you have to select as per your requirement. Here columnar left side is selected. Then click on next. Then next step you have to set the data entry. Here again two options are provided. First option is that the form is to be used for entering new data only and existing data will not be displayed. For example, in your table you are already entered 5 records, and if you select this option, then you will not be able to see all that 5 records. But if you select the second option, the form is to display all data, then all that 5 records will be visible and you can perform various actions on that records, just like modification, deletion, addition. All that actions can be performed on that data. And if you select these options that do not allow modification of existing, do not allow deletion and addition, then any other person or even you cannot do these modifications in the current table. Then click on next. Then in next step you have to apply the styles. Here different styles are given for the form: beige, light blue, light gray, or dark orange, ice blue, gray, water red, violet. These various styles are provided and you have to select any style and then select the border. If you don't require any border, then select no border. If you want in 3D format, then select 3D look, and if you want it in flat format, then select the flat. This is the complete colored output of your form. Then click on next. In this final step you have to provide the name of the form. For example, here book's name is provided as the form name. Then in next step it will ask how do you want to proceed after creating the form. फॉर्म जनरेट केल्यानंतर तुम्ही कशा पद्धतीने प्रोसेस करणार आहात. वर्क विथ द फॉर्म और मॉडिफाय द फॉर्म. वर्क विथ द फॉर्म जर आपण सिलेक्ट केलं, देन we can perform modification as well as entering data into the form. Therefore go for work with form. And then last step is click on finish. Here you will get the structure of your form. If you are having the 10 records and currently you are on the third record, it will show record 3 of 10. From this key you will get the first record. From this you will get the previous, here next, here last. And if you want to add another record, click on this button. Okay. This is the navigation of the form. Navigation means एका ठिकाणाहून दुसऱ्या ठिकाणी जाणं किंवा जेवढे काही रेकॉर्ड्स तुम्ही तयार केलेले आहेत तेवढे सगळे रेकॉर्ड्स डिस्प्ले करणं, नवीन रेकॉर्ड्स एंटर करणं, त्याला म्हणणार आपण नेव्हिगेशन. हिअर साऊंड इज प्रोव्हाइडेड. इफ यू वॉन्ट टू कीप इट ऑन ऑर ऑफ यू कॅन सेट इट. undo option is also provided. Now if you want to create or modify the record, modify means जे काही तुम्ही जनरेट केलेले रेकॉर्ड्स आहेत त्याच्यामध्ये जर तुम्हाला चेंज करायचे असतील तर ते रेकॉर्ड इथे डिस्प्ले झाल्यानंतर तुम्ही त्याच्यामध्ये चेंजेस करू शकतात. आणि क्रिएट करायचं म्हणजे काय, तुम्हाला पूर्ण रेकॉर्ड नवीन इन्सर्ट करायचं आहे, नवीन टाकायचं आहे, त्याला आपण म्हणणार क्रिएट द रेकॉर्ड. फॉर दॅट यू हॅव टू क्लिक ऑन धिस ॲड न्यू रेकॉर्ड बटन. ओके, आता तुम्हाला मॉडिफिकेशनही लक्षात आलं आणि नवीन रेकॉर्ड कसं क्रिएट करायचं तेही लक्षात आलं. आता तुम्ही इथे जो काही डेटा जनरेट केलेला असेल अँड वेन यू विल क्लिक ऑन धिस सेव्ह द रेकॉर्ड, इट विल ॲटोमॅटिकली स्टोअर्ड इन टू द डेटाबेस. तुमच्या डेटाबेसमध्ये हा ॲटोमॅटिकली स्टोअर केला जाणार आहे. त्याच्यासाठी काय इसेन्शियल आहे, सेव्ह द रेकॉर्ड बटनवर क्लिक करणं. ओके, इन दिस मॅनर यू कॅन क्रिएट द डेटाबेस यूजिंग द फॉर्म. आता इथे बघा, हा टेबलचा फॉर्मॅट जनरेट झालेला आहे. इथे फक्त तुम्हाला डेटा एंटर करायचा आहे. इथे तुम्हाला ऑप्शन दिसतात ते त्याच्या रिलेटेड डेटा इथे प्रोव्हाइड करायचा आहे. तुम्ही जर इथे डेटच्या ऐवजी वेगळा काही डेटा टाकला तर तो ॲक्सेप्ट करणार नाही, लगेचच एरर दाखवेल. कोणता फॉर्मॅट पाहिजे तेही दाखवेल. त्याच्यामुळे इथे ज्या काही जनरेट होणाऱ्या एरर्स आहेत त्या मायनर असणार आहेत आणि त्याच्यामुळे तुमचा जो जनरेट झालेला डेटाबेस आहे तो ॲक्युरेट असेल. आता हे फॉर्म्स मॅनेज कसे करायचे, म्हणजे फॉर्म्सवर वर्किंग कसं करायचं, त्याच्यासाठी पुन्हा फॉर्म्स विंडोवर आल्यानंतर आपण जो फॉर्म्सला बुक्स नाव दिलं होतं ते इथे डिस्प्ले होईल. त्याच्यावर क्लिक करून आपण आपलं वर्किंग करू शकतो. इथे पण तुम्हाला आणखी वेगवेगळ्या कीज प्रोव्हाइड केलेल्या आहेत इन्सर्शनसाठी, डिलिशनसाठी, मॉडिफिकेशनसाठी आणि स्टोरेजसाठी. ते आपल्याला यूज करता येतील. ठीक आहे, मग इथे आज आपण फॉर्म कसा जनरेट करायचा आणि तो यूज कसा करायचा हे आपण बघितलं. तर इथे आज आपण थांबू आणि आजची एक्सरसाइज यू हॅव टू एक्सप्लेन द बेनिफिट्स ऑफ फॉर्म्स. ओके.